In this video, you're going to learn 3 sneaky ways girls test your confidence. These tests make or break her attraction to you. If you fail these tests, girls will lose respect for you, and you'll be seen as a beta male with fake confidence. If you know how to handle these tests in the right way, she will chase you and see you as a powerful, high-value man. So let's begin. Number 1. Teasing you. This is one of the most common things that girls do to test guys' confidence. I'll share with you a simple way to handle this test and easily increase her attraction to you. So let's paint the situation. You sit at a bar talking to her, sharing about yourself and what an amazing guy you are. Everything goes smoothly, you feel on top of the world, and suddenly she says, "You have such poor style." What's your response? You see, what a lot of guys do if they really like this girl is they start to doubt themselves and respond, "Oh really? I thought that my shirt looks good on me." Or, "I paid a lot for this haircut. How can it look so bad?" They start to question their own decisions. They think that they're losing the girl. So they start explaining themselves by telling why they chose this haircut and why they put on this shirt rather than the other one. Well, these are the things that you must never do. If you start doubting yourself and explaining yourself, you can be sure that you'll lose her. So what should you do? There are 3 powerful ways you can handle this type of scenario. The first one is to accept the negative comment and exaggerate it to the maximum. That can sound like, "Yeah, I searched for the worst shirt brand in the world," so that you would finally find something funny to say. The key to this type of response is to exaggerate negative comments to the maximum. When you respond in this way, it shows that you like your choice and that she is the one who has poor sense of taste. The second one is more powerful than the first, and it's so simple. You just ignore the negative comment. Pretend that she didn't even say anything and carry on the conversation as if nothing happened with a slight grin on your face. This shows her that you don't even address the comment because of its ridiculousness. You just smile and don't bother to say anything about it because it's so clear that it's not true. And the third one is to accept it as a compliment. Just say thanks for the negative comment. It communicates that you don't care and you like your choice of style. Okay, so let me stop for a second and explain why women do these tests, because some guys start to resent girls and think, "Why are women so evil? Why can't they just accept me for who I am and let me stick it in?" But what these guys don't understand is that most of these tests are subconscious, and women don't intend to insult you or do this because they're evil. It's built into female psychology to do these natural tests so that she can test if you are a confident man who can handle challenges and stressful situations. In fact, if a woman is not giving you any tests, that means that you're not attractive to her. Women do these tests because they are primarily attracted to man's confidence. They want to feel that the man that she's dating is confident enough to withstand the challenges that she imagines a man has to be able to withstand. She wants to make sure that the man she's dating is strong, so she tests you. She gives you a hard time to see how you perform under pressure. Because look, it's easy to be confident when she's friendly, laughing at your jokes and being nice to you, but she wants to see if the confidence that you show is real or if it crumbles the moment someone says something negative about you. Because if your confidence crumbles the minute someone says something negative about you, then she can't trust you. She starts to see you as a low value man and she loses attraction to you. Number 2, making you jealous. Okay, so this is a test that's difficult to pass for some guys. Jealousy is super unattractive quality for women because it shows to a woman that you are insecure and you don't believe in your own value as a man. Women don't want a guy who's constantly jealous about his girlfriend. She doesn't want to see a guy acting like a girl and creating dramas about her friends and other guys that she might talk to in her life. These tests are a good opportunity to show her that you're a high value guy and you don't care about her that much. Because the thing that she wants to find out about you, are you gonna give in to her little tests and respond in some way? Because look, when high value men are being tested with a jealousy test, they don't care that much. And the reason for that is because they know that they're high value men that women want. They're not going to chase after one woman. They don't care too much if a girl that they like is going to leave them, because they know that at any time they can open up their phone, text some girl and hook up with her. You see, what a lot of men don't understand is that women want to see you as a high value guy who has options. And if at any moment she sees you chasing after her and trying not to lose her, you show her that you're out of options. You're desperate, you're needy, and that's the end of it all. The more you chase, the more you try to not lose her, the more she loses respect and her attraction to you. Neediness pushes women away, so when she throws these jealousy tests at you, don't respond in a reactive way. What I mean by reactive way is that there are two ways you can respond to a woman's tests. One is a low value way, other is a high value way. Low value guys always respond reactively to a girl and take the actions of a woman too seriously. They start to overreact and act from an emotional place of insecurity and neediness. High value men respond in a different way. They respond in a proactive way. Proactivity means that you respond to a woman in a calm, relaxed way. You don't start dramas and being angry at her for talking to other guys. You respond in a calm way without being angry. You react as if it's not a big deal. That's what's attractive to women, and that's the way you can pass the test of jealousy. You see, if the girl you date is trying to test you by flirting with other men and you just rush to her and start throwing tantrum about it, she will see you as a low value guy and she'll lose respect for you. But if you look at the situation in a calm way and think, oh, okay, that's probably a test and she wants to see how I'm going to react, and just calmly act as if nothing is happening, you'll be seen as a high value man and her attraction to you is going to increase. Understand that relationship between man and woman is based on respect and power. Women want a man who is powerful and strong. So every time you compromise your values and chase after her, she sees you as less powerful. And if she sees you as less powerful, she starts to lose respect for you. All the tests that women do are trying to test your power as a man and how much of that power she can hold over you. The less power you give to her, the more attractive you seem to her. And that's the main difference between low value guys and high value guys. Low value guys almost all the time give too much power to a woman and then wonder why a woman is so cold and isn't chasing him. So okay, we talked about how you as a high value guy can respond to this test. Now let's talk about the way she tries to test you. So the first way is most common in the beginning stages of dating. If she feels that you spark attraction in her, she can test you by talking about her past boyfriends. She can tell you what kind of amazing experiences they had together, what cars her exes drive, what jobs they work, and how much money they earn. What a lot of guys do wrong in this situation is they become jealous and put those other guys down and say, oh, that's not that big of a deal, they probably just faked it, or they're just some assholes. You have to realize that any negative response to these tests will result in her seeing you as a low value guy. So instead of putting her exes down, say, oh, they're probably amazing guys, and go forward with the conversation. In this way, you show her that you don't really care what her exes do and you're not that intimidated by their achievements because you are a high value guy who has his own amazing life. Number 3, playing hard to get. So this is also a common test that women give you. A common scenario that happens is that you text with a woman, everything goes in a perfect way, and suddenly she starts to act cold and pulls away. A lot of guys start to get angry when a woman starts acting this way. But by doing this, she wants to know how much you value yourself as a man. She wants to know how much you're willing to give of yourself. In other words, how much of your time and attention you're willing to give her. Are you going to sacrifice your own time and start chasing her to find out why she stopped responding? Or are you just going to ignore this test and choose to focus on the things that you want to do in life and wait for her to come to you? What a lot of guys do wrong is they start to text her a dozen messages asking about what happened, what did he do wrong, or maybe something happened to her. But you see, if you start to act in this way, you're going to come off as desperate and needy guy, and you can be sure that you're going to lose her. If you want to pass this test, what you have to do is not give in to her games and just play cool and calm. Once again, don't react negatively. In other words, don't be reactive. If she continues playing this game, just leave her. Because if you're going to chase the girl that plays hard to get, you'll just lose all respect in her eyes and become less and less valuable. The more you chase the girl, the less valuable you seem in her eyes. So what you have to do is forget about her and start focusing on other girls. And of course, a lot of guys don't want to do that because they need that specific girl so much. much. They feel that this particular girl is so special and she's the only one that's going to give him a perfect hole to stick it in. But you have to realize that if she's not fulfilling your needs in a way that you want those needs fulfilled, you have to cut her off. It's a waste of time and you're playing a losing game. If you see that she's disrespecting your time and attention, don't waste your time on her, because for women, it's all about attention. When she feels that you're gone and then she starts to lose you, she will come back begging for your attention. Make sure that you like this video and click subscribe to become a high value man that women can stop chasing.